Hello everybody and welcome back to Games for Dads and another weekly league deck. This deck has got us to rank 1 in absolutely record time. In fact, we're on the leaderboard and I think we are now ranked 2 on the leaderboard. Anyhow, this is our weekly league deck for this week's league that only started a few hours ago. So I wanted to share this deck with you. Okay, let's have a look. The deck code there, QJLCZW. That's the deck code. If you do want to copy it, it's a fairly cheap, easy, maybe deck to make. I'm not sure if it's that hard or not, actually. There's a few rare cards in here. But anyhow, let's have a look. The first card up is Vitruvian Man. This is a 9 and 9 deck, so we've got 9 arts and cultures and 9 science cards. So Vitruvian Man, on the play, if your deck has 9 or more science cards, which we do, your arts and cultures cards, wherever they are, gain 18 until played, and vice versa. So every single one of our cards is going to get that 18 buff from Vitruvian Man. And then I've gone with 3 tarot cards as normal. The Hero Font, brilliant card. If your deck is exactly 3 tarot cards, give them wherever they are, 27 permanently. Amazing. And this card, the next one's growing on me. It's another epic card. 4 of Pentacles, 6 for 52. I don't see many people playing this, but I love it. On the start, all cards in both players' hand lose -1 power, which is not much really, until played, and this card gains +10 until played. So yep, you guessed it, I just hold that card as long as I can, and I've won so many games today by keeping that and playing it right at the end. Really cool card. Okay, the Tower, another tarot card, another epic, 6 for 56. You should know this one, it's a really good card. On the draw, all cards in both players' hand lose -10 until played, and on the play, if you're winning the round, a random card in your hand gets 100 from this card, and if you are tied or losing, a random card in either player's card or either player's hand, not either player's card, gets 100, and both of those are revealed before scoring, so you can see where those 100 points are going to go before you end the turn. Another cool card, I don't see many people playing this one, but it works really well if you're playing 3 tarot cards. Crystal Ball, another epic, 2 for 19. On the return, your tarot cards, wherever they are, gain +22 and cost +1 until played. Energy can be a little bit tight with this deck at the beginning, but I haven't had any problems really, so it works really well. And then a few more no-brainer epic cards. Handfasting, great card, I really love this one now. 6 for 57. If played in the left slot, this card and the card adjacent to this gain 34 for 6 turns. So the key with that is play him, and as soon as he comes around again, play him again, so you keep that extra 34. Next card up is Ballet. Got a few choices with this one. I always play it in the middle. On the play, if played in the left slot, your good sports cards, wherever they are, gain +24 until played. If played in the middle slot, this card gains +40 permanently. And if played in the right slot, your history cards in hand gain +22 for 2 turns. So that's Ballet. Like I said, I always play that cool card in the middle. And then I've got with Art Deco, just to give us a little bit of extra energy, but it's a super card even without the energy. On the play, this card gains 20 permanently and gains +1 energy. 6 for 70, so it starts off pretty strong, and it is another epic card. And as you can probably tell, we've got 14 epics, so we have to play Beowulf. There he is. Brilliant card, 8 for 55. This is one of the hardest cards to get. Limited legendary. On the draw, if your deck has 14 or more epic cards, your epic cards, wherever they are, gain +19 until play. So every single one of our epic cards, all 14, are going to get that 19 buff. And paired up with this card, Consciousness, same as Vitruvian Man. On the draw, if your deck is exactly 9 arts and culture cards, your science cards, wherever they are, gain +18 until played. And if your deck is exactly 9 science cards, your arts and culture cards, wherever they are, gain 18 as well until played. 5 for 22, dead cheap to play. It is a limited legendary, but Consciousness, Vitruvian Man and Beowulf, they're going to hit pretty much every single one of our cards and give us some incredible buffs. Absolutely amazing, this deck. And then Leonardo, there is a buff for this arena today. So I put Leonardo in. He's a good card anyhow. 5 for 45. Your science cards in hand gain +26 until played. Dead useful. Try and play him when you've got loads of science cards in your hand. And another good epic card, Disco Ball. Discotheque. 6 for 56. On the play, the card opposite this loses -20 this turn, and your cards adjacent to this gain +20 this turn. So pretty useful card. Don't forget, always play Disco Ball in the middle. And then a bit of a controversial card, this one, but it's absolutely working really well in this deck. It's Grey Goo. On the draw, if your deck has 9 or more science cards, well, we've got exactly 9. 9 of your random science cards, wherever they are, lose -10 until played. Not very good. However, 9 of your random non-science cards, wherever they are, gain +10 permanently. So the more times you do that, the stronger your deck is going to get. So that's Grey Goose. Like I said, a bit of a controversial card. Some people love it, some people hate it, but I'm okay with it. I think it works really well in this deck. A few more really cool epics coming up. Here we go. The Mark of Zorro. Great card, this one. On the play, the card opposite this loses -30 this turn, so you're going to do a little bit of damage. And on the return, your opponent's remaining cards in hand lose -20 permanently. So I quite like that, losing 20 permanently. It's pretty good. 5 for 50, pretty cheap to play as well, and it works really well in this deck. Like I said, you've got to find 14 epics, so you're quite limited on the good ones, really. QR code is a good one, though. 4 for 40. On the play, your opponent's cards in hand lose -10 this turn, and if it's the first turn of a round, your opponent's cards in hand lose -10 this turn, and if it's round 1, your opponent's cards in hand lose 15 this turn. So add all that together. If it's the first turn of the first round, your opponent loses 35 on each card. And then as long as you play it on the first turn each round, then they're going to lose 20 each time. Pretty useful. And then to give us a little bit of power, the Door to Hell. On the draw, your cards in hand burn 50 until played and gain +50 this turn. Pretty useful. 3 for 40, the Door to Hell. Last two cards then, we have got the Grim Reaper Paradox. On the draw, if it's round 1 or 2, your opponent's cards in hand lose -32 power this turn. If it's round 3 or 4, your opponent's cards in hand lose 16 this turn. And if it's after round 4, so if it's round 5, your cards in hand lose -16 permanently. Works really well, the Grim Reaper. Love it. And then the last one, no surprise, Siege Tower. 6 for 54. We've got just about enough energy to put this one in. 6 for 54, like I said, epic limited. On the draw, your cards in hand gain +32 and cost +2 until played. Let's quickly have a look at the deck stats for this one. Quite good. There we go. So we've got 14 epic and 4 legendary. So like I said, it looks fairly cheap, but the epics are pretty difficult to get. But it's not an expensive deck. I think even if you're a new player, you should be able to build this with a little bit of trading. And the mix, no surprise, 9 arts and cultures and 9 science cards. There we go, hidden at the bottom there. Okay, deck code, like I said, QJLCZW. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a quick look at the leaderboard. We are, there we go. No shields, but we are ranked 1, number 3. Let's see if we can get up a little bit higher. I thought we were number 2, but never mind. Somebody else must have qualified. Okay, we don't want that deck. This is a snap deck I'm building. This is going to be fun. I've got a couple of cards missing from that one. Here we go. So let's go and check out this cool deck. I know it's good. I think we've won 23 games on the bounce with this deck today. Binno Box. Cool name. Binno Box. Welcome. Okay, let's go. Let's see what we're playing. Oh, he's got a bit of a mixture there. No idea what he's got. Okay, so really this deck doesn't really matter too much in what order you play them, apart from trying to get your middle cards in the middle and buff up as much as you can. That's probably the only advice with this deck. So Vitruvian Man, Beowulf, we want to get around as quickly as you can. Look at that, 420 straight out the box. Not bad. Oh, he got a good score there. He could be playing a similar deck. Interesting. Hemidale, so he's definitely got quite a variety. Can't talk. Okay, so there is the Grim Reaper. We've got Consciousness. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, we took a bit of a beating there. Nice Bino box. That must be Pika there. Yeah, I thought so. 131. Okay, but he's only got 55 plus the boost from Rapunzel. Rapunzel's a good card for this week if you are playing a mixed deck. because you've got that once upon a time arena. But the few rainbow decks I have played haven't done very well, to be honest. Okay, so we are 100 in the lead. Siege Tower, Leonardo, we want to hold for the next arena, as that is his home arena. The Tower, that's nice, hitting Siege Tower. And Crystal Ball, I like the Crystal Ball, 420 and 100. Ooh, this is going to be close, but he's not going to get much from Identity Theft. Only 16. Sorry about that, Beano Box. Oh, 483. We just scraped through with our 100 and the 420. We won that by 37. So close, Beano Box. Nice deck. Good try. Okay, so we are in a really good position. This deck does get much, much stronger, by the way. It gets really strong towards the game. Those tarot cards are absolutely phenomenal, especially being buffed a little bit extra with the Crystal Ball. So here we go. Hand fasting. Or hand fasting. Ballet. Looks good. And Grey Goo. The controversial Grey Goo. 3, 3, 4. And we're going to get a buff from both hand fasting and ballet. It's going to give us a great score, actually. Look at that. 34 each. And the 40 on ballet. 4, 4, 2 against his 1, 9, 1. Oh, Beano Boss, you're a long way behind now. He's going to play a bit of a damage deck here, but I don't think you're going to do enough damage to even hurt us. Okay, so that's the disco ball. I'm going to keep QR code. We'll probably need to play Leonardo now, really, before the arena runs out. Or do we keep him one more turn? No, let's play him. And disco ball, 458. That's another great score. And a little bit of a buff from disco ball and a bit of damage. Look at that, 498. Albino Boss, you're so far behind. You are nearly 500 points behind. Over 500 points behind already. This deck is absolutely phenomenal. Pretty much every game's been like this. It's very rare I've gone to 4 rounds. A couple of times I have gone all the way to the end. But like I said, you don't even have to worry what order you play these cards. It's great. Just keep buffing them with Vitruvian Man, with Consciousness, with Beowulf, even Disco Ball. And a little bit of damage with QR code and Door to Hell and Siege Tower. It's just crazy. Crazy deck. 404. And we've got 454. Mark of Zorro. Oh, Eldorado. I do like Belsnickel, but he wouldn't fit in this deck. So, and he's a legendary. So I've been trying to not play legendaries lately. I'm trying to build some really cheap decks. Look at that, 536 point victory there, round 2. Okay, this could be a 3-0 win. This will give us our first shield. That should put us into second place, although other people might have got a few shields while we've been playing. So. Okay, so we've got... so the thing with Grim Reaper is you don't want him to come round right at the end because you get your own damage. So if you can... Beowulf, QR code, 327 is not a bad score. Oh, he's going to get some nice buffs here. Little Pika, just a little bit annoying. That's a great card, though. Oh, Beano Box. Oh, well, I think we would have won that one anyhow. Well, I know we would have won it. Like I said, I think that's now 24 games in a row. Can't be bad. Shall we have a quick look at the leaderboard, see where we are? And maybe we'll play one more game. Oh, Beano Box wants another game. There we are. 1 shields, number 2. Let's play Beano Box again. Oh, this is naughty. Oh, sorry, Beano Box. I wonder if he'll realise he must notice. Is he going to quit? No. Oh, fair play. Okay, let's see how we do. Now, Beano Box should know our deck. He might... No, he's playing the same deck, I reckon. Let's have a look. So, like I said, let's get these round. 3 buff cards there. Really nice. So, a little bit of a slow start for us, but all 3 of those cards adding points onto all of our cards. That's really good. Hierophant obviously only on to the tarot cards, but permanently. Hey, hello. Will he talk this time? Did he talk last night? Don't think he did. Oh, hello, Beano Box. Nice to see you. Okay, so now Grim Reaper. I like to get Grim Reaper around as quickly as I can. QR code there, so it comes around first time next time. Beowulf. Oh, we should know his cards, really. I didn't pay too much attention, but Identity Theft, not much use for him. And Jet Car. I think he's going to be a little bit in the lead. 1, 2, 8. He's probably going to win this first round. That's good. But like I said, I'm not too worried. This deck will just get stronger and stronger. There's Grey Goo taking 10 and adding 10 permanently to those arts and cultures. Ballet in the middle. And Grey Goo, 3, 5, 7. Okay, this should put us in the lead. Archangel is a good card. Archangel would fit in this deck if you don't have some of those cards. Definitely would fit in here. Okay, so we are now 17 in front. Oh, and that was the final turn. I didn't think we were going to win that first round. So close. Sorry about that, Beano box. Okay, so now, oh, we got a handful of science cards and Leonardo in our deck. Oh, look at that. What a mess. But those cards come out of it really powerful. Look at this. 618. There we go. First turn of round 2. Not bad. And we're going to do some damage to him. 2, 6, 5. Supermassive black hole. He's got a good deck, to be honest, but this deck is just absolutely incredible. Let's have a look. What did he finish up with? So 3, 5, 3 in the lead. And there's that 4 of Pentacles. Has it just come round? Yeah, he has. I'm getting all these games mixed up. Disco Ball and there we go. 182 and the 353. That's going to put us quite a long way in front again. The Boy Who Cried Wolf. I do like the Boy Who Cried Wolf, but the only thing with it is you have to play it twice before it becomes, oh, Beano box. Come on. Oh well, guys. Anyhow, I think that's enough. I've played quite a lot of games. I think that's 26 games in a row. But I did want to share this deck because a few people have asked me what I'm playing this week. This is what I'm playing. Absolutely great deck. There we go. Rank 1, 2 shields already. And we are only 3 people. Well done, Princess Peach, for getting on the leaderboard with 5 shields. We are second. Anyhow, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And we will be back very soon. Take care. Bye.